to do those lights. No. A lot of rain, folks.
No, yeah, a lot of rain and even some wind on the way, too. It'll be breezier tomorrow and then just downright windy by Thursday. Let's go ahead and talk about what's happening. And if you look closely, you might still be able to see some of the downpour coming down over the city. Upper 40s, east winds, though, pretty steady and strong right now, coming in at almost 20 miles an hour. So that'll make it feel fairly chilly out. The winds picking up with these showers as they roll right on through the Portland metro area. And you can see by some of these oranges and reds here, it's coming down quite heavily in some spots up through Vancouver, too, on its way up through Battleground. And Amboy, you're going to be next. Probably within the next 15-20 minutes or so. Oak Hill still getting drenched, and then back toward Hillsborough, we still have more showers coming in. Heavier stuff down toward Tigard, back toward Sherwood, starting to break down a little bit there. Some of the rain not quite as heavy, and then over in Oregon City and up into Milwaukee, starting to get some of the heavier push of showers there. And then once we get this batch through, it'll be a little quieter for the rest of the evening and overnight hours as we get ready for the big drench that moves on in tomorrow, the big soaker for us, as this other system's going to be quite a bit wetter than what we had today. Upper 40s as we head through the next few hours, continuing to see rain, moderate to heavy at times as we head through the next couple of hours, and then it backs off a bit with lighter pockets of rain as we head through the overnight hours. Tomorrow, as we get closer to the lunch hour, get ready to be hit by more heavy showers, and we could pick up a quick ½ inch to maybe even 3/4 of an inch of rain here in the Willamette Valley, and then the winds will gust up again too along this front. In fact, we could see some gusts up near 35 miles an hour tomorrow afternoon as that front pushes on through. Here's a look at your wind gust forecast as we head through tomorrow morning. Gusts will be up near 25 miles an hour early in the morning, and then as we approach the lunch hour, this is when we're going to see that heavy rain move in. Those gusts go up near 35 miles an hour. They'll stay fairly breezy through the evening, and then they start to drop back off again before going right back up again as we watch for the very next storm system that could really potentially bring in the possibility of damaging winds here for the Willamette Valley. High wind watches have been issued for the Willamette Valley up into southwest Washington, back to the Coast Range and coastal areas. This is for late Wednesday night into the day on Thursday until 7 p.m. Thursday, and that's because of another low pressure system that's going to be hugging the coastline, looking very similar as of right now as what we had to deal with at the very end of October. We have those trees down. It was a Saturday, very, very wet and very windy for us. We had a 51-mile-an-hour gust up near Portland. We could be looking at a similar setup as we go through Thursday. Still would like to see the forecast models come into better agreement, but the trend right now is that we're going to see a windy day in the metro area and throughout the Willamette Valley, and it may even be stronger than the last windstorm that we had, so we'll keep a close eye on that for you. Meanwhile, rain backs off after the next few hours. We get into tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., a lot of cloud cover around, maybe a little bit of light rain around. We get towards that lunch hour, you can see the heavy band moving in, gusty winds. That moves on out of here. Still a few showers around overnight tomorrow night, and then this next low starts to roll up the coast early Thursday morning, bringing in that wind along coastal areas up through the Willamette Valley, and that could stick around through Thursday afternoon. And then after that, we finally start to calm down a bit and cool down a bit too. It's been quite mild temperature-wise for us. Coastal areas, upper 50s tomorrow, wet and windy. We'll continue to see very high seas, 20 to 25-foot waves. That'll be possible through Thursday. High wind warnings in effect through tomorrow. I-5, temperatures in the mid-50s. Heavy rain and very windy conditions at times with that front 35-mile-an-hour winds. Central and eastern Oregon, rain showers will be developing, and we'll see scattered showers, not quite as heavy east of the Cascades through the gorge. Temperatures in the 50s and 40s for Government Camp. We're still talking mainly wet stuff for the ski resorts. Unfortunately, looks like maybe later Thursday into Friday we may start to see that rain shift over to snow. Right now the space level looking pretty skimpy there from ski bowl on up to timberline, unfortunately, but maybe a little bit better for us as we cool things off. For now, very mild in the 50s, and then it's back to drier weather for the weekend and back to the 40s. So keeping a close eye on how those winds will pan out on Thursday. We may pick up 3/4 of an inch, an inch of rain tomorrow.
You know, if you want to ski, you're going to have to take your water skis up to Mount Hood.
At this point, you're exactly right. It's not looking the best out there.